All right. So I've kept it simple at 3 tiers. We'll start with the crew member. So basic tier crew members, I have it priced at $3 per month. And again, really the purpose of the Patreon is simply to support the channel. If you take a look at my tiers on Patreon, you'll see a little note of where I intend to use the funds. Really, the baseline that I'm going off of is I will personally not use more than 50% at any point in time. The majority of what is provided is planned to be used strictly for growing the channel, working with various creators, artists, musicians, so on and so forth, to not only support them, but also benefits the channel as well, right? So that is where a good chunk of what the Patreon will be used for will be headed towards. So the crew member, right, the just basic level, if you're willing to support, again, thank you. But the benefits that I'll be including here are going to be tied to the Yasuhiro 88 channel Discord community, which we'll talk about that in a little bit, and I'll actually be sharing that on the screen. So there will be some roles that you'll be granted, giving you access to not only the crew network, which will be a supporter dedicated channel. That is also an area where I will most likely be interacting with as I see people feed in. Then, if you are more interested in supporting the content that I am creating, whether that be supporting kind of the design work, maybe the art direction with some of what I'm working on with different creators, then that is what the crew supporter tier will be used for. And the big difference here, aside from an additional role being the tier 2 supporter role and a specific text channel for that group, this also starts to include any periodic polling surveys that I might send out just for feedback, right? I appreciate all the thoughts of the community, any suggestions, any artists that after maybe you've seen some of what I've done, right? Maybe there are creators out there that I've never heard about. So love to hear kind of what people are interested in, what are some talents that may be hiding out there in the ether. So the supporter tier is really going to be directing a lot of the funding to that community instead, less so to myself, for example. So more on that again on the Patreon page. And then last up is going to be the benefactor tier. These are folks that specifically want to support a little bit more. They really enjoy the content, and yeah, really, regardless of where you may fall, if at all, it's all greatly appreciated, and I'm sure there'll be more to come as time goes on. And I look forward to thinking of some ideas of how we may be able to bring in some additional benefits for those that decide to support the channel. I will make one mention that on the Patreon, my Discord community is supported under an existing community called CrushingDreams. So there is a $3 tier for any Crushing Dream Discord members who wish to support the cost of, say, some of the dedicated servers that I've spun up, as well as any subscriptions for bot services, and really just, again, supporting the Crushing Dreams Discord. So there's a limited number of slots there. I'm not going to ask for any more than what's necessary to support the existing features on the channel or on the server. So if you are looking for a way to chip in, that is the place to do it. All right. With that, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is the account here for 0088. So I have my Yasuhiro systems connected, and we are going to grab the invite link for the Discord. There it is. Okay. So, add server. The URL for the community is in the description as well. So if you're interested in joining the server, please feel free to check that out. All right, so once you get connected, right, what I have set up here is some rules. Very simple. This is a place to take it easy, relax, and obviously be respectful. This is a shared community, and I do hope to include one day maybe some more individuals who are out there streaming, who are looking for a place to call their home base. And yeah, so it's, again, shared community, be respectful. The existing community does have some tough skin, if you want to call it that, but obviously there is a fine line. So simply, do not harass members, no bullying, any of that good stuff, or bad stuff. None of that. And no spamming. We do have specific meme channels, spam channels within the Discord. So if you are looking to shitpost, there's a place for it. Be respectful of where you spam. All right. Once you've accepted those basic rules, we have a little welcome screen here, welcome page. And you'll notice, again, two communities. There's the original Crushing Dreams server. That was originally created by the one and only Ham and Cheese. And we have the Yasuhiro 88 channel community here for the crew members. And if you are coming here from the Patreon, you will automatically be granted roles, so you may not even see the welcome page here. But what you'll do after connecting to Discord is select the icon for the community to join. In this case, again, I look forward to hopefully one day adding some new names here. But select the globe icon here for this community. And there it goes. Took a second for the bot to kick in. But the core system here will go ahead and change your memberships. So, where am I? Oh yeah. So this is one note. There is no automatic switching of channels by doing these reaction rules. So the welcome does get hidden once you select your community. So simply go to the general channel and you'll be able to find yourself again. All right. So it's all automated. If you are a Patreon member, again, the roles will be automatically granted. But by joining the crew community, right, you'll have announcements for when I go live. You'll have a place to post art, post shit posts and memes, and then we have the open general channel for the community. Now, if you support me on Patreon, let me go ahead and modify my memberships here. So if, let's say, I joined tier 1, my membership has been updated, right? You'll get a nice color for your name. And you'll also notice that the tier 1 crew network has become available. And as you, or if you support me at higher tiers, right? Tier 2 supporter will unlock the supporter protocol channel. Again, this will be primarily used for thoughts on various creators to support, maybe artists that the community will feel could do some good work with me. I am happy to support supporters, create new ideas, bring projects to life. And personally, right, one of my goals here is to practice some motion graphics and design. So yeah, whatever work can be found, can be done, and anything, even if it's just very cool work, right? Love to see it. So support a protocol for those who'd like to see more work with others. And last up, we have the tier 3 benefactors, which will unlock the benefactor restricted channel. And this area will be used primarily for more engagement with supporters who are really showing support for the channel. So again, regardless of what level you come in at, I greatly appreciate and thank you for that support. But no Patreon is required to join the community, so feel free to jump in, check out the general channel. Let's see what we can build here together. And if you are interested, as time goes on, right, a little showcase of kind of the setup of privilege that I have with my past background. If you type in to the chat, bang, oh my god, I can't spell, bang viewer, exclamation viewer. Oh. Oh, of course, I am in the wrong channel. So you have to do this in the general channel. Try that again. There we go. So if you use the exclamation viewer tag, you'll get access to the on-air live category. Now this is where any community members who have joined under Crushing Dreams, again, right now it's just me, but you can come here to add and remove yourself from other groups, right? So right now there's really no reason to use this unless you're interested in seeing the consolidation of announcements. So anything that is announced in a respective community will automatically feed to live announcements. So when the day comes where we have multiple folks joining Crushing Dreams as their base of operations of sorts, we'll have a place to feed it all in, and viewers can come in and choose what communities to follow. And once you're satisfied, you can hit the little red light. If there's only 1 or 2 communities that you really care about, removes that category, and you retain the rights that you already have for the community you've joined. So pretty neat, pretty nifty. I am doing most of the administration myself. So if there's any questions, or if you happen to try to join and run into an issue, feel free to reach out to myself, Dregn, on the server. All right.